Look at you. You're a man.
Almost.
Murdered now?
Yeah.
Right now? In Australia?
But you're still supporting the murder, that's the
I really don't think... No, I don't think so.
I think you're a bit dense.
You think I'm dense?
Yeah.
You're looking pretty dense yourself, I'm sorry to say. But,
Don't fucking fat shame my friend.
get the fuck out of here. You fatty, get the fuck off. Away from me.
The thing is, we can all say this shouldn't have happened, but at the end of the day, she smacked him, and some guys won't hit him back, but some will. But if you're going to hit someone first, then you're kind of rolling the dice with that one. I'm sure these girls have hit a guy before and he's not hitting back, but they ran into the wrong dude that day. To these women, you shouldn't be hitting people because you think that they're not going to hit you back, because this guy didn't think twice about it.
Hey guys, I'm Bahar Nabiyeva.
Because you're single right now, right?
Yeah.
How should guys approach you in the gym, or if at all?
They don't approach me, they just stare at me because I think I look intimidating.
Y'all know what's going on. And so do I.
So they do where they find you on social media, follow you, slide in the DMs,
They
but
slide
never
in the
actually say
DM
anything.
talking about, I saw you in the gym, but I was kind of a little scared to approach you, and I was like, no wonder.
Do you understand how you're kind of intimidating though?
Yeah, but I think like even at this point without no context, I think it's the vibe that I'm giving off, maybe a little like tomboyish style, and I think I do look a little intimidating, I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, her voice is almost as deep as mine, and those guys aren't approaching her because they don't know if they're talking to a dude or a chick. I don't even know. Do you guys?
Men with girlfriends, why do you guys have to like other girls' pictures on Instagram?
Girls with boyfriends, why do you have to post half-naked pictures of yourself on Instagram?
How freaking hard is it to just scroll?
How freaking hard is it to keep those type of pictures private in your photo gallery?
She's so pretty, admire her, sure.
Admire yourself, sure, but just don't post it publicly.
Is it worth hurting someone you love over something as meaningless as Instagram pictures?
Is it worth hurting someone you love over something as meaningless as Instagram likes?
That's a boundary that your girlfriend is setting. Then why not just respect it?
If that's a boundary your boyfriend is setting, then why not just respect it?
Let them know we are not too needy or sensitive or insecure for having standards.
Let them know we are not too needy or sensitive or insecure for having standards. That's so tough.
Yep, this is true, and it's right on both sides. Like, if you're in a relationship with a girl, why are you liking other girls' photos, man? Because we like girls' photos to tell them that we're interested. That's pretty much what it means. We all know it does. And girls, it's the same thing. Taking those provocative photos in a relationship ain't happening. Ain't happening. If she is, you cut your losses, you keep it moving. And of course, the comments of this video, I'm gonna let you guys guess for a few seconds what all the girls are calling him. That's right, you guessed it. Insecure. They're calling him insecure. Like they always do. If a guy has boundaries, that's what you're going to get labeled every time. I mean, look what this girl said. This is a weird take. Are you not secure with yourself? Why do you feel like you own her body? Man, I'm not even gonna... It's always the same comments, man. Because if you're in one of them relationships where she's going out every weekend in a 6-inch skirt, man.
He is so sexy to me when he does masculine shit. When I see him working on the yard, when I see him fixing the house, when I see him just like talking to a guy in a certain way and his like masculine tone comes out, and I just see him in real life, or like he views someone in the store and he's like, they're moving a little funny, get on this side of me. Like that shit is sexy. Women want that, and it's a primal thing. Yeah. It's a procreation thing. You know, we want to be, whether women want to admit it or not, we want to be soft. We want to be around a man that we don't gotta embrace our masculinity, right? Because that man will go and embrace his masculinity. And equally so, I feel like men also don't want to be masculine all the fucking time. You know, there's times where they want to come home and they want peace and they want love and they want somebody that they could just be like their little self with.
Yeah, she's completely right. And I know a lot of you guys will be thinking, hang on, why is it girls always say they want a nice guy, like a best mate sort of thing, who's soft? They say one thing and mean another. If you do that, if you think that's the right way, go for it. But you'll quickly find out where the friend zone is. I know the world is trying to turn men into wet wipes, But guys, don't lose that, because it's truly valued not only in a man's world but in a woman's world as well, and a good woman will appreciate it and embrace it.
Don't be stupid, Blair. She knew exactly what she was doing, and she knew that it hurt you. But she chose to do it anyway, and you're gonna get back with it. Don't be a beta, Blair. Don't be a fucking fool. You know what I'm saying? Stay woke in these streets, Blair.
I was married. I left my marriage. There's no lack of a lineup begging for the opportunity. So I don't know where you get the idea that people like avoid me like the plague. Check my DMs on Insta. Like,
wait, there's a what?
A whole lineup
of men who want what?
Literally try to get me to date them.
Look, as a woman, you don't get the W until you have the ring.
I had it.
Yeah, but you don't have it now.
I haven't even been in the dating for long.
You're
like
the
L.
That's the L.
Yeah, just because men want to you, that's not the W.
I don't think that they want to just me, but I know that plenty of men want to date me. I just left a scenario with someone who literally was asking my ring size already.
But you're like, oh, all these dudes in my DMs. That's just the life of a woman.
Exactly.
This girl next to you says it's easy mode for dating.
I literally just said I don't think it's just me. I think it's probably all of us have at least a handful. But what he's saying,
that's your default.
That men, I'm talking about his comment. Can you stay focused? He's saying that they avoid us like the plague. That's such. Do men avoid you like the plague? Do you? No? Okay.
What are you talking about?
His comment.
I disagree.
I know a lot of you guys have been asking me to go on the Whatever podcast, and man, I could answer a lot of these questions. To this girl, the reason why guys are saying they avoid her like the plague is because real men, like me, you, ain't gonna go near these girls, these OF chicks and girls who've been in 3 marriages and left them and have all these provocative photos on the gram. Those guys are sliding in her DMs because they've seen the provocative photos and they just want to whap. Those guys ain't taking her serious. And it's all fun and games now because a lot of guys want her, but that's because she's still young. When she gets a few years on the clock, guys are going to be looking for the next girl, and then she's going to go, oh shit.
No biggie. No biggie. So, back pumped after a total of 1, 2, 3 sets of cable rows. 1 set of machine rows. Damn right.
Guys, I've developed a new ick at work. It is grown men yawning. Hold it in. It drives me insane. It has happened an ungodly amount of times this week, and it's Tuesday, and I don't understand how they don't know how to just not yawn.
Man, if I had to go on a date with this girl, she'd get put off me pretty quick because all I'd be doing is yawning if I had to listen to this waffle for 5 minutes.
Is a man less of a man if he can't change a flat tire?
Yes, of course.
What makes him less of a man?
Because they have too much mouth. They just want to talk and boast too much.
Would you say a woman is less of a woman if she can't cook a meal from scratch?
No.
No?
Because we're doing other things. We're cleaning. We're making you comfortable. But not everybody may be able to cook, but at least if you do something, we can arch you back.
I think girls, I hate that I truly believe this. There's always someone else that they have in mind when they're in a relationship or they're on their way out. It's always someone else. I've literally experienced this.
And you think guys don't?
I don't think they do to the degree. It depends for every person, but I think there's just probably someone that is like a friend, and that's why like I don't think there's true like guy-girl friendships, because I think it's like it's someone in their mind that if this hits the fan, that person is a potential. Not that it is or it's guaranteed or it's going to happen, but I just think they have someone in their mind, like whether they've been like garnering that relationship or not, that depends on the person and like their level of commitment to the actual relationship. But I do fully believe that girls always have someone else that they're like, oh, if this doesn't work, I could start going into that.
It's an evil world we live in.
Yeah, and that's why you should draw the line in the sand from day one. You know, no guy friends, vice versa. I wouldn't have a group of girl mates, you know? And it all comes down to who you're with, because I've said this before, if a woman, I know I don't have a lot of female fans, but if there's any watching, you can vouch for me on this one, right? If a woman truly loves you, right? If she truly loves and respects you, other guys are invisible to her. She only thinks and sees you, that's it. There's no ifs, no buts about it. That's why I've always said, if your wife, girlfriend, whatever sees you as their world, man, you need to stick by those ones. Because those girls with a wandering eye, man, it's only a matter of time